big news. Liz Cheney, number 3, in command, in leadership, in the House of Representatives, gets unceremoniously canned. She's dumped. She's ousted by her colleagues. It wasn't even close. It was a hand voice vote, and she got pummeled. She is out. But she went down swinging and whining, because that's what the neocons do. That's what the warmongers do. They've been wrong. The Cheney family has been wrong on the wrong side of every single issue in the last 30 years. Not one piece of contrition ever comes out of any of them. Same thing here. Now, Liz Cheney, in fighting this, has been unceremoniously dumped by her colleagues in the Republican Party, because the base, the people that give the money, the deplorables that make up the party, have no use whatsoever for Liz Cheney. But the Democrats and the left, they love her. She's their new folk hero. Nancy Pelosi loves this woman. Wait till you see what the Democrats have said about Liz Cheney. They're in love like little schoolboys. Go ahead, run the tape.
Trump went after Liz Cheney twice in his press releases. At one point, he wrote that she is a warmongering fool who has no business in Republican Party leadership.
What Liz Cheney laid out there is what Liz Cheney's been her entire political career. And it's what Donald Trump has not been, because he really is valueless.
She will be regarded as a true leader because of what she's doing.
What's it going to take to break this cult? If the Republican Party is, as you say, a cult and has made this decision, which it seems to have made, what breaks the fever?
People like Liz Cheney standing up, people like Mitt Romney. We need the Susan Collinses. We need the Lisa Murkowski. We need those people.
I do commend Lynn Cheney for her courage, for her patriotism.
Liz Cheney is offering a turning point, and they're not taking it.
The coalition that was behind Mitt Romney, though they didn't win that election, that no longer exists. What animates Republican voters are the red meat, xenophobic, racist in many cases, but also just the culture war debates.
They're shivving her for her going on television multiple times and saying that the election wasn't stolen, and for refusing to debase herself to Cheeto Jesus. I have spent the past 5 years of my life trying to accept, understand, and include the MAGA base of this party. Women like me and Liz Cheney, who refuse to bend the knee to President Trump but still remain loyal Republicans, we don't have a place in this party. We are worthless. We are not worth fighting for to keep.
Liz Cheney's not buckling. She's going to continue to fight for the truth.
But if you're looking at House leadership and you do not have someone like Liz Cheney who is just committed to the truth against the big lie, that point of view isn't even represented in House leadership.
Apparently, most of the GOP conference is willing to go with Donald Trump and push Liz Cheney out. This is truth over lies.
Yeah, it's a purge because she's telling the truth about the election.
Liz Cheney stands up for the truth. That is something to be admired, standing up for the truth.
Well, they even had to roll out Jeff Duncan, Cosmo Man, in order to get in the act. And then they finish up with O.J. Simpson. Where did he come from? All of a sudden, O.J. Simpson gets in the game of the love fest, the infatuation with warmonger Liz Cheney.